Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is iBeanTurtle, and today I have awesome news. What you are seeing right here is somewhat stuttery, but that's okay. Images from the Modern Warfare 2 2022 beta in Ground War. Yes, that's right. Ground War is back, but that wasn't expected in my opinion. What I did not expect was for it to be 32v32 and involve like tanks, APCs, and like choppers and that kind of thing. That chopper, for instance, that I'm running up to right now, you can stand in it. It is so cool. Like you can actually ride it as if it's like a cargo airplane, and like it won't throw you out of it. It won't physics you or anything. Like they did a really good job of like like look at this. I could just kind of stand there, sort of like what you do in real life. Like it's impressively well modeled. You see Fortunate Son start playing in the background as you're flying over the battlefield. Like it's just so cool. And on top of that, like it plays out like a Battlefield game. Like you'll see in a second, I'm running around fighting, 32 other people, tanks and stuff. And it's just great. Just stick around for the video for sure. So as I'm capping the zone, that takes forever. That tank just rolls by, and I mean, that's something that doesn't happen in COD usually. I mean, in 2019 there were some tanks, but like that heavy tank has way more health. I actually get to use it later, and I mean I did still like do a lot of damage by hitting it with a thermite, but still, it's impressive. And a lot of people in this game are only just now picking it up because it's the open beta period, so not many people know how to counter you if you get in one. Be sure to have fun if you can get one of these vehicles. Also, that pistol I'm using, shout out to a channel named Nimsk, I don't know how to say it, but if you actually glitch out the game, you can trick the game into giving it to you by creating two custom loadouts that are identical, make a custom perk package with overkill in it, and then take the perk package, take overkill out of it on the first class, and then your second class that you had that was identical will have the default shotgun, but it's actually glitched out because you don't have overkill anymore, so it gives you the 45 caliber pistol. The other thing is though that like maps are absolutely awesome, sort of like how old Battlefield games used to play out. You could just keep running for a while until you run into a few enemies on an objective. And the difference between this game and Battlefield, though, is that it seems like spawns tend to like multiply the closer to an objective you are. Because I noticed that when I got close to one of the zones I was trying to cap, that my teammates start spawning around me and enemies. So it's like a little team deathmatch game or a little hardpoint game started, like just spawned in next to me. It was kind of awesome. But here I finally got to use one of the tanks, and it has actually a two-seater with an interior gunner seat, which is not something Call of Duty usually does. Usually the gunner is inside the tank. And then right there, that is, I think, a player-controlled jet. You heard me right. I think that's a player-controlled jet. I'm not sure, but if it is a player-controlled Harrier or something like that, then that means that, unless it's just a VTOL, it could just be a VTOL, maybe I'm crazy, but it looked like it was player-controlled, and I mean, if it is, like, Battlefield's gonna have some fun, But like, this tank feels really powerful. You get like 6 tank shells per reload. You seemingly have infinite ammo, and it feels really, really powerful. I kind of wish you could get it in first person. I'm not sure if there's a setting for it or not. I haven't really played with it long enough, but it handles really well. It feels kind of almost like a War Thunder tank. It's just a little bit less clunky. So like they very much modeled it well. It's just, I do find it kind of weird that it can fire 6 straight shells that are like really large, but it's still kind of a fun little thing. Right there, I just tried to take out that guy who was parachuting, and I almost hit him, but unfortunately, I didn't quite. That like little like, I didn't even see that before. That little like smoke line there. One of the field upgrades you can get is you call in a bunch of drones to spawn smoke grenades across a line, and that actually completely blinded me. So that's kind of cool. I didn't see that before. But yeah, the tank is really big, really fun. Kill stuff. It's fun. This game is cool already. But here's what I was talking about when I was like, where are all these players from? Like, all these guys are apparently teammates. I didn't actually know that. And they start just appearing beside me, kind of. Like, They start really like appearing in the area there, and so like you get allies when you're on attack. It seems like, you know, we were going over to attack E point, and I was kind of confused at this point. As you can see by me kind of just running in circles, but the you know, my teammates, as they start spawning in, whether I'm not sure if they're players or bots, but as they start, you know, appearing, I have reinforcements to help me take the zone. It took me a second to find that APC as well. I'm new to this, so, you know. But the thing about this, though, is that you saw how much damage the APC got out on me first, and I was able to easily kill it with the heavy tank. So that was kind of cool. But it did blow up here in a second. I didn't actually notice that it would, but it didn't kill you. That's another plus. Like, the tank blowing up did not actually kill me. Another thing is that the water here looks really cool. I don't know, like, it's really well modeled, and the reflections come off of it really well. When I jumped into that little stream, it was just really pretty. And here's the other thing about this game. Like, I mean, it does very much play like Battlefield mixed with Call of Duty. Because right here, you know, this guy's got like slight advantage. He's behind the crates, and then I get stuck on the geometry. Geometry is really bad in this game too, it seems, in some places. So keep that in mind. And poor teammate for getting like half a mag into him. And finally, the game ended before I could get to use it really, but I spawned into an APC at the very end. It has 6 seats. It has 6 places for teammates. I mean, well, you plus 5 other people into this APC, meaning you can pull your entire squad into combat using that thing. And it has, you know, a top gun. However, as I saw earlier, do not fight heavy tanks with it because you will lose unless you have teammate support, that kind of thing. But it's just still, like, this game is really well detailed, and I think that, you know, Battlefield is a real contender this year, so that makes me happy because I am a long-time Battlefield fan. But here I am, and here the final kill is a very unrealistic kill using a weapon that definitely could not fire underwater, firing underwater. And that's Call of Duty for you. No, but I absolutely love this. I hope you do too. It is open beta time, so I hope you enjoy. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you liked my video, and I will continue to make more videos as time goes by. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you want to check out some of my streams I'm going to be doing on YouTube, so it'll really help me out, and I really appreciate to talk to you. Have a nice day.